Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple of kooky, crazy kids in love that love reacting to some Xenoblade.
Yes, we do.
Xenoblade Chronicles, cutscenes for this is part 16 of our journey. Check out the Definitive Edition. And yeah, if you want early ad-free access, check out the description of this video for a link to Patreon. Also have early access right here on YouTube. Hit the join button if you're interested in that membership. And let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Okay, this should be far enough. Those things can't follow us all the way out here.
Oh? And you're certain of that?
Yeah, sure. The Telethia will keep us safe.
The Telethia will?
Well, that's what Radsome said. Though, I don't think they realize it themselves.
Ah. Right. Your mother was one of the affected.
Poor kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh,
She's a monster.
I haven't thanked you yet. Thanks a million for saving me back there.
That's what hero pawns do.
Why were you alone in such a place? You could have been hurt.
Sorry, miss.
He get told? Pipe down, not unobvious.
I snuck in to gather research material. But then I tripped over some rubble and,
And that's when you were spotted, huh? Were you the one who activated the transporter?
Yeah, I was given special permission so I could conduct my research. That said, I normally don't go anywhere without Big Sis.
You have a sister.
Well, we're not actually related. We've just been living here together.
If I remember correctly, you wanted to transform Telethia back.
Yeah. Oh, hey. My lab's over on the far end of Zen's thoroughfare. You want to come with? We can talk more there, where it's safe.
You have your own laboratory.
Not as grand as my old one, mind.
We still don't understand the Fog King, or the monster that attacked Teelan. Maybe the Telethia are connected to all this. Teelan's research could help us make sense of it all.
Yes, indeed.
The thing that attacked... Oh, you mean the fog beast?
He looks so tiny
Yeah,
there.
I know.
Beast. Is that what you've been calling them around here?
It's not like
Fog
Shulk's super
beasts
tall.
always appear around the Fog King, so the name seemed appropriate.
Makes sense.
Right, I'll be going on ahead.
You won't be guiding us on the way.
I need to clean up, else there won't be anywhere to stand. All right, see you.
Hey, don't
Hey,
get
wait!
into any more trouble and wake up any more fog beasts.
And then
He's
he was
gone
gone.
Yeah.
What is it about science boffins? Always doing whatever
Boffins?
they please.
Huh?
He get told. He probably have it coming.
What the heck was that? He get told?
Thrice damned fools. They think to second guess the will of the divine.
How many times have I told you, you do not go there alone?
But I really needed that
Big
material.
sis.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. Why did you disobey me? If something happened to you, we would lose everything.
Tyrea?
I care about you, but we would lose everything.
Melia!
Huh? Wait a second. You know Melia, Big Sis?
We went to the academy together.
Tyrea's your big sis.
Okay. Seems
Is she
awkward.
Friendly? Or is she a foe?
I mean, she doesn't seem too friendly to...
That explains how you
Little
came
brother.
to the capital just in time to save Teelan's skin.
Very disappointed you, Sheila.
Sorry.
You just got told.
Sorry for the trouble. Truly. Although I am glad you were there.
Yeah, you really helped me out, Shulk, Miss Melia. And you too, Kino, Nene.
Tyrea, I didn't expect to see you here, helping Teelan with his research.
Yes, well,
Tyrea, she's changed.
Teelan, I'm going outside for a bit to get some air.
Got it.
Okay.
I didn't know you all knew Big Sis Tyrea. How'd you meet each other?
Well, that's because Tyrea and I share an older brother.
Huh? Does that mean you and her are sisters then?
Sisters?
Sort of.
Half sisters?
No. It's rather more complicated. But sisters we are not.
Well, still, that means you know her from way back. What was she like? I've only known her here, in this place, so I gotta wonder how she was before.
She was...
Much worse.
Oh, okay. Grateful for flashbacks.
Yeah, exactly. I remember, like, yeah.
I thought she was familiar,
She
but
was
I didn't.
strong.
I didn't.
The Tyrea name, yeah, I didn't recognize that name for some
And in
reason.
her conviction for doing what she thought was right.
Wow, pretty much the same as how she is. When it comes to our research, she's even more committed than I am.
So she has not forgotten her mother.
Where did you and Tyrea meet?
It was when she saved me from the Fog King.
On a trip to Alchemoth, like today.
You get saved a lot, kid.
No. At the time, everyone was still living there.
Before the Fog King showed up.
Yeah, and then after we all escaped, I was kind of on my own. So Tyrea brought me here for safety.
One moment. Teelan, was your father not still around?
My father was killed by the Fog King.
Is that so? I'm sorry.
Teelan just like Kino. Brave little pun.
Brave little pawn.
I think I'll get some air too.
Talk to your sis.
Go ahead. I've still got things to ask Teelan, so I'll stay with him.
Good, thank you. Shan't be long.
Miss Melly, Kino go too. Kino, please read room.
It is the best.
Yeah.
Please read room.
Tyrea,
Of all the people to meet out here,
how did you...
pure chance. After everything, I wandered aimlessly looking for somewhere to die. Then, at
Dark.
some point, I landed here.
So then, you were here all along?
That's right. And so, when the capital fell here, I thought Mother had finally granted me my boon.
But it was full of Telethia, and survivors cast adrift. Not to mention this Fog King.
Yes, he'd be the one to end it. Or so I thought. Until fate had me save Teelan, and death ceased to be an option.
Your mother,
And I got like after him.
she did not grant you a dying place. She gave you a future by crossing your path with Teelan's.
My helping with Teelan's research is a simple matter of give and take.
If you really believed that, you would not have treated him half so warmly. I can tell that when you look at Teelan, you see family. Even if it was once transactional, his research concerns the future of our race. That fact remains.
The future of the High Entia, huh? And what about you?
Me?
You must have heard. Our brethren in this land are suffering.
Yes.
You are the Imperial successor. The Crown Princess, war or no war? No. Empress now. What will you do about the future of our race?
I have not planned that far ahead.
You do not deserve the crown.
However, I know enough to realize what I must do right now.
And that's hug my sister.
I hope to see it. This future you will build for us. And when I do, I hope I'll be able to accept what I now am.
Empress Melia, so you are ready to lead us after all. It shall be my privilege to clear the stones from your path.
No thanks, dude.
Got a pretty elaborate wing headdress thing going on.
So accepting who she is now, is that because she's a half-blood as well or whatever? Because that's like, otherwise if she was pure Telethia or pure Hyentia, she would have turned into Telethia.
I think so.
And so
Did you
that's
learn
why she didn't like her
anything from
sister
Keelan?
before, is because,
She was
A little.
yeah,
He
half-blood.
said that for
Blood,
all the
blood.
details,
Blood.
we ought to talk to Radzum in Grandad.
now she knows she is too.
Meeting should be no problem. Tilan say he sent word to guard the Grandel ramparts to let friends through.
Before we visit this Radzum, I have something I wish to discuss with you all.
What is matter now?
The High Entia who live here now have lost all hope for the future. I have a duty. As the Imperial successor, I must safeguard their future. This will sound selfish, I know, but will you stand with me?
Of course,
Of course I will, Melia.
Kino
you're
too.
their friend.
And also Nene.
Thank you. It means a lot to me.
Happy dance. Happy pond dance.
Right. Off to Grandel we go.
Just keep dancing. Melia walks so weird.
I don't think I'd really like paid attention to her walking from behind before, but that was like very odd. Like she was on high heels that were like too high for her. Or, like,
Yeah.
She couldn't, yeah, I don't know. Definitely
She
an
doesn't
odd
like
walk.
hump her arms, her like arms go like back. Like,
Like, she's a robot.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
What if the moral of the story at the end of all this is that Melia is AI?
Ooh. Well, they can't ever do that because they already got Albus being AI.
No, but like she's like the like humanoid robot.
Oh, okay.
Like that evolution.
Go on. Then you get.
You're letting us straight through.
You don't look particularly concerning, is all.
Oh, ouch!
Security!
Yeah.
But they aren't here for controlling foot traffic.
You don't look like a criminal, so you're probably fine.
Mm-hmm.
Most sensible.
Nana could be a savage monster. You don't know.
Well, we'll be going then.
Bye, Kings. Sorry for time taking.
Thanklings. It's like the way Nene talks.
Mm-hmm.
We should phrases stuff.
Oh, it's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Dinosaur thing.
Nene, look. What splendid armor.
Armors, I guess.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
true. Scales so shiny and sparkly.
It looks the same as any Armu, if you ask me.
That's a special armor
Different subtle. Sure is.
Really?
to the untrained eye.
Pardon me? Have you come from Companion's Cape, by any chance?
We've just come from the laboratory. But we were at the Cape just before that.
And was everyone there all right?
Yes, it seemed to me.
Thank goodness. That's a relief to hear.
Is something wrong?
You may be aware, but originally, we all lived here together as a group.
But then, some left because there are Machina here.
Exactly. At first, we managed to tolerate each other in relative harmony. Obviously, we had our share of friction.
Yeah, I would think
What
so.
happened? Well, the final straw was something trivial. The Companions tried all sorts of ploys to retake the capital, but none of the plans succeeded. Many soldiers were lost this way. One Machina had had enough and told them to just give up.
And that's when it happened.
Yeah. Some people give up their home.
Yeah. They shouted, if you rust rats hadn't betrayed us,
Ooh.
we wouldn't have lost our brethren and our homes in the first place. Things got heated, and then they left and didn't look back.
They shouldn't have forgotten that we all lost. Friends, family, and homes.
They're soldiers, ma'am. In the war, they put everything on the line for their country. And so,
When their country was taken from them, the extent of their anger and resentment was fully understandable.
yes. Still, we who stayed behind don't bear them any grudges. They protected us all, for a long time, regardless of race. And bear in mind, in the end, they didn't cast the Machina out. They left the safety of our walls of their own volition. That's why we pledged that if they chose to return, we'd welcome them back and meet them with a smile.
I will do whatever is in my power to make it so.
Day, my eyes sweating.
Oh.
Inflammation of tear ducts.
By the way, we have heard that someone by the name of Radsum lives here.
Radsum? Yes, he lives over there.
Over there.
Yes.
Thank you.
Over there.
Very kind.
It was Radsum, actually. He was the one who told the Companions to give up their quest.
Right. I see.
All right, let's go and see him straight away.
Yes, let's.
Shulk, looky look. Plenty of trees growing.
Looks like this area isn't very heavily cultivated. That might be why nature runs so rampant.
Big
Good.
step for Nopon. Kino make this into Frontier Village Mark II.
Frontier Village, huh? I was amazed first time I saw it. All the pollen factories, built into that giant tree.
Nopon never use metal if can be helped. Except for Sisterpon, who like to use hom-hom shields very much.
Mm.
Oh, right. It's true, though. Ricky never did use a metal weapon. It looked more like a fruit of some kind.
Kino here, this is actually gumberry that store ether within. Kino just make it suck in ether, and then it shoot out contents like real rifle.
Is that right? I'm not sure I've ever seen a berry that big before.
Indeedy. Kino never see one lying around before, that for sure.
The plants that bear them must be very rare. I knew biters, but I didn't know you had curiosities like these.
Well, biter's still more popular. Little Pond Kino also wants to use biter, but no beef on wings, so could not carry properly.
Oh.
But then, when Kino gets him
No
big
beef
sock,
on wings.
Dadapon go and pick gumberry from somewhere.
Ricky did. So he can be a model father. I'm impressed.
Yes, Dadapon is true hero Pon.
Hmm.
This weapon only used now by not one too wimpy to hold biter, but Dadapon was first one to discover. Everyone jumped for happy when introduced.
Ricky is a man of many talents, huh?
Mm-hmm.
A true hero pon indeed.
Dadapon said he got idea for making into weapon from homegrown gun.
Inspired by a Hom's gun. Charlotte's ether rifle then.
Nice.
So if he was going to make weapons, I would have been happy to help him out.
How about
You want to do this
the
on a
shop
song?
give Kino pointers? Kino's still not always hit target.
Pointers, eh? From what I saw, though, it seemed like you knew your stuff.
Kino also thinks so, but still sometimes miss.
Right. Then maybe you'd best learn how to properly handle the weapon.
Properly how?
Am I right to assume you've never really had proper training?
How's Shock knowing of that? Kino's state of shock.
I reckon the weapon's more beat up than it should be. You don't want that. More prone to malfunctions.
What Kino should do?
It's important to be as careful as possible. Handle it
You
too
better take
roughly,
care of it.
and you could end up warping the grip. If the aim is a little off, it could potentially be because of that.
How Shock knows such things? Kino never figure out
He's a
in
true warrior.
million years.
I've always liked tinkering with weapons. Even made my friend Ryan's weapon, in fact. That'll be why. If you need a weapon maintained, I'm your guy.
Shock really second most awesome after Dadapon.
Aww.
Kino more.
All right. But for now,
mean,
let's
you don't-
reinforce this to
Nana's
help
your
with
sister,
your
you
aim.
know.
In
Be after
return,
dead.
could you
Yeah.
perhaps share some more stories?
Kino likes
Shock's
the
awesome, but
Nene.
Nana.
Yeah.
If Nana's your sister, she's gotta be number 2.
Are you perchance Radsum?
Yeah, that's me. How do you know my name?
Teelan
We should go around
mentioned
asking
you.
everyone if their name's Radsum.
You are his fellow researcher.
Oh, I see. Teelan sent you. Him and Tyree are still getting on okay?
Quite. Though she did give him a good scolding earlier.
Went to Alchemoth again, did he? I did warn him not to be reckless. But when it comes to his research, that boy has tunnel vision. To be
Seems
honest,
like it.
so does Tyree.
Does she come here much as well?
No, hardly ever. She's even more focused on the work than Teelan. I couldn't begin to guess why she's so driven.
It must be about her mother after all.
Radsum, we have questions. About the Fog King.
I see. That's why you're so curious.
We need more to go on. What can you tell us?
Because of the Telethia's ether field, the Fog King and his fog beasts seem, well, unable to escape Alchemoth.
Ether field.
Yeah, it's the means by which Telethia eliminate any excess ether that they absorb. Now, the Fog King and his beasts happen to give off an awful lot of ether.
I see. So all Telethia in the vicinity flock there to feed on the ether. And as a result, keep the threat contained.
Oh, this hurt noggin of Kino. It get worse if not shut up.
But my ether.
She's the boss.
It worked against fog beasts, but not the Fog King. Or rather, it didn't even seem to make direct contact with him.
Shulk, Melia, would you do me a favor and head to Teelan's lab, borrow his Telethia research notes for me?
Sure, we can do that for you.
There's something I'd like to look up about the Telethia's ether field.
Understood.
On another note, we heard that you spoke out against the companions.
I voiced an opinion, yes. I can understand their impatience. Their ancestral home was right there. However, I couldn't abide watching them throw away more lives for nothing.
Nothing. Sounds quite stark.
At first, there were hundreds of us living here. But now, well, you've seen for yourselves.
And all because of the Fog King.
Yeah. So I think you can see why I said what I said. If we end up extinct, we'll have won nothing.
Well spoken.
Better way to say it.
But I'm
the
sure
first
the companions would find those words hard to swallow. I'm sorry. Your people are no more free to go home than we are.
No need for you to apologize, Melia. In truth, it's not costing me any sleep. They seem to be catching on too. After all, they've stayed put since then.
When you put it like that. The people of Grandel, they're living under considerable strain, not knowing what became of their homes, and with no means of return.
But that's also true of Maxis. His people lost their homes too.
Yes, but they're feeling desperate, and it's making them unreasonable.
It too sad.
We were like that too once, weren't we?
Yes, we were.
That true?
But we learned, eventually. All because we wanted to protect the world. And we made that dream a reality. We brought down Zanza.
Overcoming our prejudice gave us strength in unity, because we shared a goal.
Radzum's folk, the companions, and us as well. We all share the same goal.
Peace.
Defeating the Fog King and returning home.
Sounds like job for Hero Blanquino. Just let Nene at him.
Yeah, Nene.
Thank you, everyone.
Anything for you, Melia. I she gave her a wink.
What that thing?
Is that...
Something not
It's a
good.
tear.
It's like the one we saw in Alchemoth, but much, much larger.
You're right.
Shulk, let's see if we can get closer.
Yeah.
What is happening over there?
Those some funky looking zebras.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Melly, look ahead.
The fog.
Fog beasts.
Here they come.
No time for deliberations. Let's go, Shulk.
Got it!
And no one moves.
Yeah, exactly. They were evil.
I
They were
know.
corrupted.
They just say they were corrupted. They
You
didn't
got-
start that way.
You set them free.
Shulk. The fog beasts were meant to be confined within Alchemoth.
This must mean
I don't think that's where those ones came from.
What do you mean?
Well, they were with a herd and they were normal until they weren't
The
normal.
rift made normal monsters transform into fog beasts.
Mm-hmm. Gotta close that rift. Why should thinking back to that one?
Oh no, Grandel.
Oh, because it's making all beasts turn into...
What is matter?
The Armus could turn into fog beasts.
Meh, no one to picture that.
Oh shit.
Must hurry to rescue.
I mean, they could. It's not automatic. You know, there were 5 in the herd, and 3 of them were fine and ran off. It's just 2 that got corrupted.
Yeah, how do you not, like... I guess they don't know how they get corrupted, though. What happens?
Well, this isn't looking good.
Yeah.
Your instinct was right, Melia.
Yes, although the rift's influence is spreading far too quickly.
Can't help but think of cinnamon buns every time I see Melia's hair.
Miss Melia, these armors, it was so sudden.
You can explain later. Let us do the fighting here. You should seek refuge.
Right you are.
Don't have to tell him twice.
Mm-hmm.
Stop those armies.
Yeah.
Bad army. Go to bed without din-dins.
Go to bed without tendons.
Marching skills.
Leg armor. Your distance mage. Your skill is captivating?
Yes, that I heard that.
Flirting with Shulk because he's fighting.
Oh, there's someone on fire. This is dark.
It's corrupted, it's evil. They gotta purify it.
Thank you for that.
Was everyone all right?
Yeah. No major injuries to speak of. All thanks to you, of course.
Kino accepts a year's supply of sweet wasabi as reward. Real hero pun never has compensation.
There you go.
Where did it say that?
Actually, Real Hero does ask for compensation, but that's for, like, something that they can give.
Expanding influence that's
That's what,
responsible for our armor's transformation.
Garen
Looks like
taught
it.
us.
Yep.
We saw it happen before, too. Regular monsters turned into fog beasts, just like that.
That suggests more fog beasts will appear if the rift continues to spread its vileness. Consider, with the size it was before, the rift's effect was limited to the area within the capital. But now it's getting wider.
One moment. In that case, if the rift keeps growing larger,
All monsters everywhere could be changed by the fog.
we must
a big
find
problem.
a way to fight back.
We'll need those
How do you close
research
it?
notes for that. Let's head for the lab.
Right.
Yay, to the lab! Whee!
Uh-oh.
Villain! What do you want?
You stand in the way of a new age dawning.
Sis, I'm scared. It's all right. I'll protect you. And I'll work, I swear.
Behold, the widening rift in the sky.
You see it.
Proof definite the world abhors you.
Spare me your ravings.
Huh. Nice!
Lady Melia, the hope of our race.
Gael'gar, what is this treachery?
As you can see, I am sweeping away some pebbles. Their research is blasphemy against the commingled blood.
Don't you comprehend the import of what you're interrupting? The very future of our race hinges on their work.
You think this is the future? This
You are not fit to lead.
To revive what is long buried. The future of the High Entia is us. We are what the race ought to become. We are the true face of the High Entia.
If not for our ancestors, we would never even have drawn breath.
Ancestors? I recognize them not. You, Lady Melia, are our progenitor. You were our beginning, and you will be our future.
So then listen to her.
Senseless drivel. If you would interfere with this research for the sake of spouting your nonsense,
Your hate.
you do not deserve my mercy.
Oh, yeah!
Why won't you understand?
I'll make you
Why
understand.
won't you accept that we are the ones destined to lead?
You will not so easily refute our history.
So be it. I reject you. I will take the mantle and become father of our kin.
Good luck, buddy.
I will take
Yeah.
over all, and the world
Got quite the ego.
Melia can take you just by herself, but Melia got Shulk here too.
And little pawns.
Yeah, and the hero pawns. Little hero pawns.
I will say he's substantial because like, they're not knocking down his life very
Yeah.
fast. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Go, Kino.
Nice. It's like their ultimate. Oh, sweet. Cool.
That knocked down a good bit of life.
Yeah.
Oh, he like regenerates. Dick.
Hate regenerating foes.
Keep attacking, guys. Don't let up.
Yeah, you generated again. Dick. So close.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Electrocuted him in the balls.
That's the sound of being electrocuted
Yeah.
in the balls.
I know I am not wrong.
Chop his head off.
How do you know that?
I'm not.
That's a perfect spot. Just chop his head off right there.
I will spare you.
No.
Just be gone from my sight.
The angle and everything, it just looked like perfect chopping head off.
Whoa.
Now you're gonna spare him? He blew up the fucking lab.
No! Idiots!
Wahaha.
Mine now.
Evil laughter.
Oh, she's not gonna spare you.
Better safe than sorry. The pure blood meets its end today.
Whoa.
Are you okay, Dylan?
His mom.
Telethia, here! Damn!
Oh.
She's okay. She's all right.
I'm sorry. I couldn't save the future.
Like a healing blast?
Melia!
Miss Melia! Kino, you did it! Applause.
We're in Radsom's house. The lab went up in
Applause.
flames, so we carried you here.
The lab. I'm sorry, Teelan. I failed you.
Miss Malia.
You damn fool! What possessed you to do that? What happened to safeguarding the future of the High Entia? And bringing our brethren back home, were those just words to you? You should think long and hard about what the death of a leader would mean for us.
Come on, big sis. That's enough.
Don't defend her. This idiot child.
I had to.
What?
To protect it at all cost. The research.
How can you be so fixated on that?
It's the hope for our future.
Salvation lies therein.
Yeah.
I believe it now.
Melia!
And yet, ultimately it was for naught. I caused trouble for everyone. And I couldn't even save the documents.
Poor Miss Melly.
That's not true. If you and your friends hadn't come when you did, there might not have been anything left of the research to continue with. And also...
I make backup.
What's this?
Always back up your research.
It's the book you carried out of the fire. Ring any bells?
This tome. We found it in the tomb.
Yeah. The book that started my research. If we have this, me and Tyrea can carry on with our work. Sis, are you with me?
Yes, right. We can study the problem until we make some headway.
Miss Melia, thank you.
Likewise.
Teelan. Tyrea.
You've only just woken up. Come on, we'll let you rest.
Yes. Thank you.
What that for? Hino used triple snooze for sweet dreams. That seems extremely excessive.
Cue silly music. You would really drive me mad.
This might just be what we need to defeat the Fog King.
Yeah.
Feeling better?
Yes. Much better now.
What a relief.
Miss Melly, good as new. Kino saved day again. Less braggy, please.
Friends, I'm sorry I worried you. And I abused your hospitality. Please forgive me.
No. You saved this place and we owe you. Big time. This was the least I could do.
I will not stop now. I swear to do what I can for the good of Grandel.
I appreciate it. Just don't go running yourself ragged for us.
I promise. We seem to be missing Tyrea.
Oh, if you're looking for her, she figured the fog beasts might strike again, so she went out on patrol.
The likes of us aren't exactly trained for battle, so really, any help is welcome.
You're right. I feel sorry for any beasts that wander into Tyrea's path. By the way, did I hear you mention something about defeating the Fog King?
All thanks to our friend's research.
Is that so?
Quite.
A sterling achievement, Teelan.
Just an accident.
Still, even so, your devotion to your mother may well have saved our future. All right. What do we have to do? How do we defeat the Fog King?
We found ether attacks effective against fog beasts, but not against the Fog King. That's because the ether's concentration was too low.
Concentration?
Concentration? Pipe down when adults talking, dum-dum. But Kino's so bored.
The whole thing
That's what
got me
happens when
wondering,
adults talk and you're a
why
kid.
did fog beasts appear when the rift got wider? I think the intensity of the rift's rays exceeded the density of the Telethia's ether field.
None of that makes any sense to me. How is the density connected to the Fog King?
If we could put up an ether field denser than the Telethia's, the Fog King will become vulnerable.
How does one put up an ether field? Secondly, where does one obtain such highly concentrated ether?
For the field, I think this guy will do the job, with a little tinkering.
In that case, it's just a matter of gathering up enough high-purity ether crystals, except...
Except what?
Those kinds of ether crystals are extremely rare. I'm not sure where I'd even start looking. There might be none at all around here.
Oh, cheer up, all of you. It is not a foregone conclusion. And in any scenario, if we cannot defeat the Fog King without them, we will have to keep looking until we find them.
True enough.
Good. Then let us start by asking around.
Hey!
So, a little confused here. So, I mean, I thought all the pureblood Hyentia got turned into Telethias, which is why I thought that Tyrea was not then a pureblood and like that, like kind of, I don't know, shatter her world, because her and her mom and like her brother were all the purebloods or whatever, and they didn't want Melia to succeed because she was not. But she wasn't turned into a Telethia. Does that mean that she wasn't a pureblood? And if she wasn't pureblood, then that would have meant that she wouldn't have been her father's kid, because the brother was. So like I'm just confused on that, because like then when the one evil dude Gael'gar, when he was trying to kill them, I thought it was because they were pureblood. He because he had the sword to Tielin's throat, and he's like, I'm gonna kill this pureblood. It's like, but if he was a pureblood, why wouldn't he have turned into Telethia? So I'm just a little confused about that.
Maybe it was you had to be within a certain vicinity to be turned. Like,
I guess that's what it was. But I could have sworn like Zalatan just like said all Telethia or all Hyentia everywhere pureblood were gonna be turned into Telethias. Like I thought that's what he did, but maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a bit confused on it as well. That was just the only way that I could think of it.
I mean, that makes most sense. But then like why would that makes most sense.
But then it still feels weird that he would be like, well, let's kill the pureblood, because Gael'gar seemed Hyentia.
Yeah, but I guess he was a mixed like Melia, so he thinks that like now everything belongs to the mixed blood, so that any purebloods now are like the devil.
Xenoblade politics are confusing.
Yeah, that they are. So that was the main thing I was confused on. But Melia going in there and, was it reckless? Yes, but she wanted to try to save her people, and she thought it was the best way possible, and she ended up succeeding, not how she thought she was going to, but she saved the book at least.
Yeah, I mean, that was really big. And I love how she ran in without a second thought for the sake of her people, and Shulk ran in without a second thought for the sake of her.
Oh, for sure.
That was sweet.
Yep. And Nene is my favorite of this. I'm so disappointed she's only been in this part and wasn't in the entire story, because Nene is great. Like there's her dialogue, her commentary is just a ton of fun. Like they use like just enough. It's like sparingly enough that where every time it comes in, it really hits.
Yeah. Chef's kiss to her dialogue for sure.
Yeah. Let us know your thoughts about this down below in the comments. And if you want early free access, check out our Patreon. Links in the description of the video. Also have early access here on YouTube. Hit the join button if you're interested. And thanks so much for watching Xenoblade with us. But just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.